When you first start up a Terraria world, the first natural instinct is to start chopping trees and make a workbench. But what if this first objective of the game was skipped and ignored? This is what we are going to be finding out today in the master mode. Before we begin, let's get the rules behind the challenge straight. I am not allowed to craft or use workbenches at any given time. This means that I cannot just craft a workbench for NPC housing, I must find other ways to obtain a table, chair, etc. I am also not allowed to break and use the workbenches found in the dungeon. With the rules now set in place, it's time to start the run. Instead of the traditional way of beginning a Terraria world with chopping trees, I immediately ran to the left down a cave. I opened my first chest, revealing a bunch of fuck all. I mined some ores, not realizing how much of an artard I looked like considering I cannot craft a furnace. I went deeper, dueled a blue slime, almost received backshots from a dart trap, then did in fact receive backshots from a dart trap. After dying, I went back down the cave to find an underground cabin. The cabin was great as it had Hermes boots, a must-have accessory. Finding the cabin was huge for another reason that I'll explain later. I went even deeper, finding my first heart crystal, then seconds later got molested by a skeleton. This time when I respawned, I went to the right, entered a cave, and once again I found another chest. Once again inside was fuck all. I went deeper and instantly got hit with a ball and penetration combo that my small, unprotected Terrarian body could not handle.
Oh shit. Okay.
I went back down the same cave, died.
So much. Okay, dude. Ugh.
Back again, I found another life crystal and then brutally murdered by the mushroom biome.
Oh, for fuck! No! Oh!
I returned once again and found a magic conch in the desert chest and then another pair of Hermes boots in another one. I then went to the Crimson to get my first somewhat decent weapon, the Undertaker, from orbs in the underground. I died 3 times before making it down there without being battered to death by red people and spiders.
Fuck it. We ball. Gun! Let's go.
I then travelled to the underground snow to look for more heart crystals. On my way I found an ice chest containing an ice machine. Usually I would disregard this completely and either bin it or let it rot in a random chest, but this ice machine was the key to my NPC housing issue. I can make chairs, tables and doors with said machine, also fixing my ammo issue. I did some more cave exploring, found some more heart crystals and an extractinator, and then teleported home. It was night and I still had no safe house, so I tunneled into the side of a mountain like a Viet Cong. I went back down the cave with the cabin and ransacked the walls for housing. I did this because I can't make my own walls due to not having a workbench. I also forgot to say I found an anvil in this cabin as well.
I'm just gonna fucking deal with this shit. Okay, now I'm going to my safe hole again. Fuck you. There's another safe hole over here. Fuck you. Not dealing with your bullshit.
And so now at the 3-hour mark, I finally had NPC housing. This is a massive mark of progression, also meaning that I am slightly less fucked. Now it was time to delve down into the underground desert. I genuinely think that the underground desert might be my most hated area in the game. Yes, even more hated than hell or the jungle. This biome fucking sucks. Everything is so tanky and hits like a truck. There are flying cactuses knocking my head off everywhere I go, and worms that travel through walls and explore my asshole. After staying way too long in the desert, I teleported home to keep some of my sanity, when I realized there was a goblin army attacking. This wouldn't be so bad, but the only weapon I had to defend with was an Undertaker. The Undertaker still isn't a bad gun, but in Master Mode it feels like I may as well be slapping them with a napkin.
This is gonna fucking suck. Well, how the fuck did you get up?
I'm not going to bore you with me shooting green shit stains for 2 night cycles, so we will skip to when the army was defeated. The army had taken so long, I don't think I noticed when I had filled up the progress bar. Either that, or I was now devoid of any happy thought or emotion. I now went back to the desert like the US military starving the land for its resources. Except I wasn't looking for oil, I was looking for fossils. Fossils can be chucked into the extractinator to get a large set of different resources, the most important one being sturdy fossils. I need these to make fossil armor, my first ranger armor set.
Wait, why is there another one? Oh, now I'm fucked. For fuck's sake! Let's go back. Not getting
One eternity later.
I finished my armor set and paid attention to Andrew Tate's online course, so now I was financially able to purchase a mini shark. A mini shark is the Terraria equivalent to a Bugatti, by the way. Only top Gs are able to wield such a powerful weapon.
Any room I'm in my house, I can produce a weapon.
We're in a new fucking era.
Now I had to find the Goblin Tinkerer and get all the heart crystals I would need. No! The Goblin Tinkerer!
Don't you fucking kill him.
For the last 2 heart crystals, I decided I would go to the underground jungle. This way I could get the accessories from the jungle as well, killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is gonna be awful. The jungle. Oh my god. Ooh. New chairs and tables unlocked? No. Fuck off. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. Jesus.
I went home with max HP and decided to pop a gravity potion and explore some of the Sky Islands. I only found a Star Fury and a Celestial Magnet, which are both useless to me as a ranger. And then when it turned night, I would be taking on my first boss, the Eye of Cthulhu.
No. Pretty much fucked. I mean, I'll still...
The eye had fallen. Even through my panic that a fucking blood moon had started at the start of the fight, I came out on top. This sweet taste of victory soon turned to ash as I had hit my first roadblock with the challenge of no workbenches. I couldn't get a furnace, which means I couldn't smelt the Crimtane ore. This means that I cannot get a Crimtane pickaxe. This was until I did some research. If the merchant resides in the jungle, for some stupid reason he sells a furnace. The bearded old bastard was the key to saving the run, so I made some more housing in the jungle and moved the fella in.
Before any dickheads move in. There we go.
While the merchant was moving, I went and set up my brain arena. After the arena was finished, I started the fight.
Run it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking little bastard.
The brain went down first try even though it came very fucking close. I could now take the tissue samples and crimtane bars and make a crimtane pickaxe, allowing me to mine hellstone. A meteorite had also landed due to the defeat of the brain. This means that I can make meteorite bullets. I go over to farm the meteorite and are instantly reminded why it's one of, if not the most tedious thing you can do in Terraria. I love being constantly bombarded by flying balls of fire while my feet are actively undergoing incineration. I now went on to attempt Skeletron. At the very start of the fight, Skeletron gave me bony head, losing me a quarter of my health before the fight had even started.
Bro, fucking hell, he's got so much health.
Now it's time to go down the Devil's Arsehole, also known as the dungeon. I only really need a cobalt shield, a pistol, and a shadow key, so this shouldn't take too long.
Yes,
Flying
but
around
like,
that.
it's meant to just be the dungeon. Dungeon is meant to suck.
I guess that's true. Oh, I got the handgun. Let's go.
I then went underground, mined a shit ton of obsidian and hellstone for
So
bars. With those bars I made the Phoenix Blaster. I went back to the dungeon for the cobalt shield and shadow key. I opened one of the most beautiful dungeon chests I have ever laid my eyes on. Now that I had the necessary accessories, I attempted the Queen Bee.
Oh my fucking god, the poison! No.
You underestimate the power of dark side.
Poison! Oh my fucking god!
Even though the bee was starting to make me crash out, I realized a common theme. Poison damage. Luckily, I had a secret weapon up my sleeve, a bazaar. This accessory prevents all poison damage, and the difference was night and day.
Finally.
I didn't really need to kill the bee, but I did it out of principle. Next up was the wall of flesh. I probably could have beaten it so many times before I actually did, but this was due to me being lazy. I completely underestimated how far I needed to build my hell bridge. Clearly I needed a bigger arena, so I went and bought a fuck ton of pots from the Dryad, because they still behave like platforms and can't be destroyed by lava. I laid out the platforms and tried again.
Platforms. Okay. It's time to fucking lock in. And there's a slime behind. That's all I know. A lot of fucking damage. Wow. Die, you piece of shit. Come on. No! Fuck! I'm gonna pull my fucking hair out.
I got the wall down to a bee's dick of health, but there was still one thing I was doing wrong. My dumbass was using the wrong fucking arrows. I've never played Ranger in Master Mode before, and I'm now just realized you're meant to use wooden arrows with the Hellwing bow. With my newfound knowledge, which I should have had to begin with, but I'm a donkey, I took on the wall of flesh one more time.
Die! Yes! Fuck. Finally. It's done. It's fucking done. Oh my god, what did I get? Wait, I can open my bag. Okay, let's go crazy up. Fuck. Alright. Bang. Fucking sweet. Fucking warrior emblem and a... Sick, dude. That's alright.
With the defeat of the wall of flesh, I had made it to hard mode without ever crafting or using a workbench. Will I be able to complete the rest of the game without it too? That's a question for another day and another video. Leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you would like to see part 2.